In today's video, we are going mushroom hunting, specifically for chanterelles. I have a couple of good friends with me and our sweet dogs. We are here in Washington State looking for chanterelles, some of the most delicious little morsels of gold you can find in these hills. As some would say, there's gold in them hills. Let's go look for them. All right, we're leaving the paved road, Forest Service Road, and we're heading up into the hills. So you can see behind me here is a big leaf maple tree. That's this one right here. And big leaf maples and alders and other riparian zone plants, which riparian zone means like a creek or a river bottom, is not really where you're gonna find chanterelles. So we're gonna go uphill where we get into the conifer trees. We wanna be looking for Douglas firs and hemlocks and those types of trees to find the chanterelles. So this is not a chanterelle. The underside of this has gills. So same color though, very similar color as the chanterelle, but what we're looking for are veins or folds. I'll show you when we find one. All right, we made it up to this little hill, at the top of this little hill here, and we've got sword fern, Oregon grape, salal. We've got a mixed conifer canopy here. So we're in the zone. Now we just need to find the right aspect. Sometimes, depending on the season, they'll be on the south-facing slope, or more often than not, on the north-facing slope. But you might have to kind of explore around to see where they're gonna be in your region. Simultaneously, Jess and I found chanterelles. Jess is over there, and here's my first one. Oh, two, several. All right, it's gold. Look at that. There you go. Let's pick this other one and show how we can identify this. Beautiful golden chanterelle. Here's our identifying characteristics. They could be white or gold. These are the golden chanterelles. Number two is underside where the veins are. These veins run right into the stem at different levels, not just one uniform sideways band all the way through. They attach directly to the stem, which is called the stipe, at all these different levels. And third way you can tell is that the stem or the stipe is fully solid. Let me get out the knife and show you what I mean. All right, we got the open all mushroom knife here, link in the description. So we're gonna use our brush it off. Okay, now that it's kind of brushed off, we're going to use the blade of our knife to cut the stem, cut the dirt off. And you can see that the stem is fully solid all the way through. It's not hollow. Those are the ways you can identify that it's officially the golden chanterelle. In the basket. I do want to tell you guys about a lookalike mushroom that you want to avoid. It's called the scaly chanterelle. And when I see one, if I see one today, I'll film it and show you. It looks very similar to the chanterelle in shape, size, color, veins, stem, etc. But the main way you can tell is by looking at the top of it. The top of a chanterelle will be nice and smooth, very buttery looking. The top of a scaly chanterelle or a false chanterelle will actually be very scaly, have all these like flakes and ridges to it, and that one will make you sick. So don't eat the scaly chanterelle. Let's keep our eye peeled for more little golden nuggets. Trevor and Jess and Oliver found a nice little cluster of them. Some are a little bit older, so we might save those, but look at it right in there. Chanterelles right in there.
That a good one?
That seems pretty good. Nice. Yeah, that big one looks a little mushy, but the one next to it might be okay.
Yeah?
Hard to see from my angle.
There we go.
And there's another one. Ow. spiky things.
These ones seem pretty good though.
Good girl.
Oh, that's a good one, babe. Oh,
Yeah?
there's part of it that has
Got a
mush.
little nibbled. They
Yum.
totally grow in veins. It's cool.
Yeah, you find like little clusters of them sometimes. Sometimes they can be really hidden, like that one. Just a little bit showing under all this moss. But then look how big it actually is. Other times they can be quite obvious, like this. Here's an old mushy one, gross. But this one looks nice. Oh yeah, perfect condition. Trevor found a little honey hole.
The light coming through it too.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Wow.
Look at that, just a bouquet of them.
Wow.
Gorgeous. Oh, yes. Oh, super nice.
Wow, it's interesting how they form those little.
Yeah, so up top there, that's called rose combing. So occasionally, most of the time, chanterelles are very smooth like butter on top, but occasionally they have this kind of unique characteristic that this one has a little bit of called rose combing. So where you can see that it's kind of all rough looking there. Not the same way a scaly chanterelle looks, which you don't want. But this feature is rose combing. Still perfectly good to eat. We're here in this gorgeous forest here.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah, nice find. Beautiful flushing of chanterelles. And a beautiful little mushroom basket. Look at that wicker creel. Honey hole. Look at this. Yeah, oh yeah, there's a whole bunch. Many, many, many. So we got a bunch right here, there, and then we're in this kind of opening in the trees here a little bit. Lots of moss, and look at this big cluster, and they keep going down. Yeah, there's like 20 or 30 or more. Yeah. Yeah, come on over. Plenty to share. And then I want to show you guys a different mushroom too that's not a chanterelle that you must avoid because it is very toxic. Right here. That is the death cap amanita. Right there.
You mind going first?
Okay.
Actually,
Very poisonous mushroom. Is that white creamy color. Has those little scales on top. Gills underneath. Coming out of a little vulva and has a veil. Toxic. It just keeps going.
wow, they're over here too.
Yeah, they're like all the way down and through this. Look at all these mushrooms.
I should let go. I should let go.
And they go on and on and on.
I should let go.
What's great about chanterelles too is that they don't get buggy the way like finding boletes do. You know, boletes are such little harborers of insects and larvae, whereas these chanterelles barely have a bug in them. If they do, you just brush it off.
I should let
Here's the perfect pizza topping size. Well, I heard Trevor say that we found fistfuls of chanterelles, which I think is the perfect description. I mean, there's just so many, even just more than we could ever take. Fistfuls of chanterelles. So a tip on cooking these bad boys is you're going to want to dry saute them. So when you get home and they're kind of cleaned up, I don't rinse them or anything like that. I just use a brush and brush them off. If you rinse them, it's not the end of the world, but I prefer not to. And you're going to dry saute them. Rip them up, cut them up, it doesn't matter. Put them in a frying pan with no butter, no oil. And as you cook it, all the moisture is going to come out. It's going to be like they're boiling in their own juices for a little while. As the moisture evaporates, that's when you add your butter, oil, and salt. And then you can add it to pizza, pastas. You could put it in like soups, like a Tom Kha soup. These are great in, and all kinds of amazing recipes. Please let me know in the comments how you like to prepare them and what your favorite recipe is. And until the next time, thank you guys for being here. Click like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.